Some nice Unus Annus nails. Hey everybody, welcome to the video. My name is Calais, and for those of you who don't know me, meaning you're not one of the few friends that I'm forcing to watch this video, my name is pronounced Calais, so it's Cal as in California, A as in A, and today I'm going to be talking about really just my year with Unus Annus. And if for some reason you've stumbled upon this video and you don't know what Unus Annus is, you should go check it out. The link's in the description below. It's great. I think it's a channel basically made to be deleted after 1 year. By the time this video is posted, there's probably going to be only 1 or 2 days left, but hey, that's still 1 or 2 days that you can get on board, watch some videos, and really be part of the experience. So a few weeks ago, when I realized that Unus Annus was kind of ending, I took it upon myself to rewatch every single video, which sounds fine, but is a lot of content, a lot of stuff. My dreams are a really weird place right now. But rewatching all the videos has kind of made me think, what has happened this year? Like, what have I learned? How have I changed? And really, what has my year with Unus Annus been? And to be honest, it's been really kind of hard to put that into words. And I think a really good place to start is to kind of talk about one of my favorite Unus Annus moments, which involves my boy, Norbert Moses. Full disclosure, I actually kind of, fell off the Unus Annus bandwagon for a little bit. It was quarantine, it was a hard time, but I remember seeing this thumbnail, and at the time I thought, oh, they're, I don't know, just helping out a smaller YouTuber. And not that that's bad, but I was like, oh, I'll watch that later. And I remember a few weeks later when I actually got back into Unus Annus and I started rewatching the videos, I love the idea. I love this kind of speedrun idea to 1 million subscribers. And that was a really weird moment because I thought, oh man, if I had just watched that video then, I could have been a part of this. I could have been, one of those numbers helping them get to that goal. And that really made me sit down and think, if I didn't even watch that video, I wouldn't even have known about, this Norbert Moses thing. And I think that kind of encompasses, the thing of Unus Annus is like, why wouldn't you do this? Looking back on where I was a year ago, I was really pushing and grinding and really honestly just wearing myself down and working towards this career path that I decided on when I was 5 years old. And it somehow became a defining factor of who I was as a person, I never really questioned, is this really what I want? Is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to pursue? And then quarantine hit and I was basically forced to be alone with my thoughts, which is scary, but I honestly think it was what I needed because I really got to think, do I want to do this? Do I want to keep doing this for years to come? Is this really what I want to do with my life, at least right now? I realized that what I was doing and what I've been working for and kind of forcing myself to do wasn't making me happy and I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. Don't worry, I'm still planning on finishing grad school. I'm not dropping out. And I think this year, and really Unus Annus, has kind of really helped me look into myself and question what I want to do with my life. Where do I want to be? What steps do I need to do to get there? And what do I want to try? Because if you don't try, then you'll never know. And I feel like that's kind of what Unus Annus has been. I honestly feel like I'm working towards the confidence to be able to do what I want to do with my life. Whether that's just going to a class somewhere in town that I was too scared to go to alone, or honestly, maybe it's just making videos, because that's something I really loved and always wanted to do even as a kid. In the school projects, I loved being the one to edit things and add in music and, do all this little clips and stuff. And so I'm really excited to learn more about that and basically just kind of grow my creativity in that way. And I honestly don't think without Unus Annus there to kind of help me through that and kind of push me, I don't think that would have happened. So I don't know. Thank you guys for teaching me that. And the other thing that Unus Annus has taught me, or at least kind of helped me work through, which is a little bit more serious, on a more serious note, is really kind of just how to deal with loss and how to appreciate life itself. When I was 21, my dad suddenly passed away in an accident. It was really hard and I didn't know how to process it. And it still is hard and I still have things I need to process and work through. But I remember my mentality towards how I interact with people really changed. And I was kind of always thinking about, how much time do I have left, or how much time do I have left with these people? And that's kind of how I felt about this channel, where, every time I saw that timer going down, I would kind of feel this little panic of, oh, we only have so much time left. That's so scary, and like, why would they make a channel about death? And why would they, make a channel that's made to die. That sounds so morbid and sad and, you know, a little bit twisted. Honestly, rewatching all the videos I think has really helped me kind of realize that that isn't kind of the intent of this channel, you know. From the beginning, this channel was very clear about what it was kind of meant to do, and where it would be in a year. You know, this channel was created, and this channel was created with the purpose to die. And even though this channel, you know, was created to die, that doesn't mean that that has to be a sad thing. Looking back at what this year has been, it hasn't been sad. It's been a lot of fun. We've had so many fun videos and, you know, iconic moments and really just memories that'll stay with us forever. And while the ending might be sad to people and people, you know, want the channel to live longer, if you think about it, if this channel hadn't been made to die, then we wouldn't have even gotten these videos in the first place. We wouldn't have experienced these things together. And I feel like this is a really good metaphor for life. Because if you think about it, humans are kind of made to die. Not in a bad way, but just everything has an end. But that doesn't mean that that end has to be sad. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy the process of living, of, you know, being alive and experiencing things. And I feel like if you go through life kind of only thinking about how much time you have left and just being really sad that things end, or, you know, that death happens, then I don't think you're not able to fully live. Life should be about different experiences and trying new things and really just doing what you want to do and making the most of what you have left. And so I feel like this channel has really helped me to just start letting go of a lot of the anger and the fear and just sadness that I feel, you know, towards my dad's passing or just death in general. And I feel like it's really helping me to take those steps to learn how to enjoy life again, or rather how to enjoy the time we have left and not see death as such a sad thing, because if we didn't have death, we wouldn't have life. And we really just have to make the most of the moments that we have and the moments we have with others. So disclaimer, Unus Annus isn't therapy. You know, memes aren't the only cure for sadness. But I definitely think this channel really helped me at least start my journey towards that. And so for that, I'm really appreciative for this channel and for all of you guys. And so with that, I'll get into it. So here we go. And so with that, it's time to get into, you know, some final goodbyes and last words, starting with my man, Unus. So Ethan, you're a really cool person. I obviously knew about you before this channel, but I really think this channel gave me an opportunity to see more of you and really get to know you better as a person. And you're a really cool dude, and I really think you should give yourself more credit for what you've done. You know, you put yourself out there and you've pursued what you wanted to do, and I think that's really respectable and admirable, and I really look forward to seeing what you do in the future. Moving on, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Annus. Right, so Mark, you're great. I've been following you for years, but I think what I just wanted to say is that I genuinely appreciate how much of yourself you put into projects. It's evident in everything that you do that you always want to keep pushing, you always want to get better, you know, for yourself and for the fans. And I really respect that. You know, you have so much passion and so much heart and so much dedication to things that you do. So I just want to say, you know, thank you for all that you've done. We all appreciate it. It's great. And I genuinely think that you have already left the world a better place. And I'm so excited to see, you know, just what you do in the future and what other projects you have coming up. Next up, we have Amy. And Amy, you're a great person, you know. Yeah, you came up with cool videos and kept the stuff together and really helped out with the channel a lot. But you're also just a really cool person and you have a good soul. So I don't know. You're great, Amy. That's really all I have to say. Next, I want to give a shout out to the editors of Unus Annus. You guys have just been great, just great. Throughout the year, I've really appreciated the animations, Let's Get Cooking, or, you know, music or clips or any other creative stuff that you guys have done to really enhance the videos and make them a lot more entertaining for the audience. And I just really want to make sure people appreciate, you know, how much time and effort and really just skill goes into making these videos and doing the jobs that you guys do. So shout out to you guys. And lastly, a final goodbye to the channel itself. You know, I just wanted to say thank you. You know, thank you for a year full of goofs and gaffes. Thank you for helping me to discover new things that I didn't know I wanted to try. for encouraging me to push myself even further beyond, because why wouldn't you? And honestly, just a year of helping me start to let go and begin the process of moving on. Like you guys said, this might not have been the year that we wanted, but I genuinely think it was the year that we needed. So with that, my last goodbye. On the off chance you guys actually do see this, just thanks for a great year. You know, it was a hell of a run. It was a hell of a channel. And I don't know who else could have done something like this. And so, you know, again, just thanks you guys for putting it out there and giving us this. And I genuinely will hold all of these memories with me for many years to come. So now if you'll excuse me, me and this onion have a date with a certain video. And so one last time, you know, Unus Annus, memento mori.